Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of volume 2. Okay, no, it's just volume 2. Haven't actually done this yet. Volume 2 of Aesthetics, Crimson, and otherwise. But yes, you stumble through the streets of a strange alien world. Ever since you crash landed on this hostile planet, you have been desperate. Desperate for information, for provisions, and possibly for a bit of medical attention. Along the way, you've had some laughs, embarrassing missteps, and maybe even an encounter with alien meat products. You don't really want to get into it. What you do want to get into is friendship. An entire planet of endless friend opportunities await you. Honestly, at this point, you'd make friends with one of those weird purple bushes. You're not picky. Wait, you see something in the distance. Or perhaps someone. We have Amisa Erden Sir and Sarava Hermod. Huh. These are weird last names. But what did I pick? Whoa! What's light through yonder weirdly organic architecture breaks? A small figure approaches. Oh yes. Oh my gosh. You are so far. You swallowed quite a few insults in regard to your looks and intelligence level. You aren't really the type to let the shadow opinions of others get you down, but it's been kind of a rough day. You brace yourself. Cute! Oh, she gives you a sweet, sincere smile. I've never seen anything like you. It's giving me all sorts of new ideas. Boy, do you hope some of those ideas are about friendship. Now that you've got a taste of it, you sure are hungry for now. Now that you've got a taste of it, you are hungry for more. You take a stumbling step forward and your ribs remind you that although the potential of camaraderie is enough to improve your mental health, it can't cure acute injuries. Oh, you don't look so good. Come inside. I've been looking for new contributors. Contributors? Could she mean friendship contributors? No, that's dumb. Maybe she runs some sort of alien newspaper and she wants you on staff. She looks a little young for that, but what the heck do you know about alien management hierarchy? You follow her to a nearby building, and now that you're looking up from your ravenous hunt for companionship, you notice that you've wandered into kind of an upscale part of town. There's a lot less garbage and people collapse in the streets. You see one of those spiky robot things, but it's washing a window instead of shooting a laser at a group of children. If that's not high class, you don't know what is. Before you can follow her inside, she turns around in a threshold, blocking your way. Real quick, you don't happen to be an artist, do you? Artistry? Well, as a matter of fact... Boop. Tell her, yeah, it isn't exactly your whole deal, but you've been known to dabble. Oh, I see how it is. Well, you aren't going to snake running any trade secrets out of me. Goodbye. You completely blew it. They're very confused. Whoa. Bye. Bye. Crying hot dog kid in the corner. Tell her, no, you've never had much of a knack for it. Oh, good. Friendships between artists can be so fraught. Much better to just keep things between artists and art appreciators. That way, no one can get jealous. The girl's smile widens even further, and you finally feel an unbelievable rush of joy. Have you finally found someone who isn't a total fucking maniac? And she brought up friendship without you having to mention it at all. It puts a spring in your step, or as much of a spring as possible with a broken arm and misaligned torso. Amicia leads you into an elevator with buttons labeled in spiky letters that make absolutely no sense to you. You realize that probably nothing is ever going to make sense to you again. Heck no. That's okay, your hierarchy of needs has adjusted recently. Your new friend, you're jumping the gun with its descriptor, but you are feeling seriously good about this encounter, stands in the corner of the elevator, wringing her claws. I wish I'd known I was going to have company. I would have cleaned up a little. It's been a while since I've met anyone new. You assure her that whatever disaster her house is, it can't be any worse than some other places we've seen here. Although you kind of get what she means. She's wearing an artist's smock that's covered in splashes of paint. Actually, it doesn't really look like paint, but it couldn't be anything else, could it? It's every color of the rainbow. We're gonna die. The elevator door slides open and you step into a space that you are relieved to find is totally recognizable. A table overflows with messy palettes and brushes, cloudy jars of water, and sponges. Several easels stand beside the windows to catch the light of the two moons, and a number of canvases lean against the wall, turned so you can't see what's on them. What about that one there, First things first. Amicia brings you over to a wall screen that looks way more high-tech than anything you have on your now-defunct spaceship, tapping away at a series of unreadable symbols. She then indicates you should take off your sling. Here, go ahead and stick it in there. She seems to want you to put your injured arm into a large hole in the wall, which you do because you are sure your new friend has your best interest at heart. The hole shrinks down like a blood pressure cuff, sending bolts of agony through you. You want to yang your arm back out, but you don't. Even if it's broken, you still like having it attached to you. Instead, you shout a lot and thrash your other limbs around. Calm down, you big wiggler. It's like you've never seen a medicalizer before. If you don't stop moving, it won't work. Tears spill down your cheeks, but you force yourself still. You'll bear the pain. You'll do it for your friend. Every time I say friend, I just do like a freaking arm thing, like... Well, can I find like an example or something? Probably not. Like this guy does. Every time I say friend while doing this, I do this with my arm here. And frickin' just lift my arm up and just... And I just do... Like just... Friendship! Like that. Boop. Anyway, she's looking at you so hopefully, and she's so delicate and pretty, almost angelic. You look at her face and tell yourself it's all going to be okay. Finally, the hole releases you and you pull your arm back out to find it completely healed. You can move your fingers, it doesn't even hurt anymore. Hey, things are looking up. See? I told you. This is great. You're overwhelmed with the urge to celebrate. Boop. What? Wait, what'd I just do? What? I want to save here, but... Hold on. No. No. Next page. What is this? When I click on it, it puts a little green bar next to it. Well, I befriended her, right? Friendship. You found out that being a cerulean blood is hard and nobody understands. Meet heaven. You discovered the simple joy of savory bun delights. Where are these? It's acting like I have these, but I don't. This does not have achievements. Does it? I don't think it does. Anyway, be chill about it. You thank Amicia profusely, but you manage to keep it to the strictly verbal sort. Medicalizers are great. This part of the city is great. You really need to get more rich friends. You tell her this, throwing in a compliment of her studio while you're at it. See? This friendship stuff is easy. I'm glad you feel that way. You're obviously really strange and under-socialized, but you don't seem to be a complete cultural idiot. Plus, I think it's really endearing how helpless and trusting you are. You laugh, slightly unnerved. You want to take that as a compliment, but after a recent encounter with another girl in blue, she's watching us from the menu. I already need a drink, oh god. I have a drink already. Alright, anyway. Well, it all ended up okay. And Amicia is so nice and friendly, she keeps calling you cute, which you think is pretty generous of her, considering what a disgusting mess you are at this point. Speaking of low bloods, what's your blood color? Just out of curiosity. But blood color? You aren't really sure what she's talking about, but red? You tell her it's red. She looks a little disappointed. I've got plenty of burgundy. Oh well. Good thing I have a delivery coming soon. Hey, do you think you can help me set up a few things up before they get here? They visitors, as in plural, as in multiple potential friends? Oh hell yes. You are all over that, especially considering your newly healed arm. You're anxious to display all the simple motor functions you can perform. Oh, gee. Amicia gives you another radiant smile. You live for those smiles, man. They are just so full of the glowing nectar of bromance. Perfect! Let's do this! Oh boy. Work always goes faster with two pairs of hands after all. Yes, absolutely it does. And even if by that she seems to mean her hands are pointing while she tells you where to put things, you're totally fine with that. Your ribs are still kind of killing you, but you swallow down the pain. You're getting pretty good at that. Too bad you can't stick your whole torso in that medical science fiction hole in the wall. Well, maybe you could, but not right now. Right now, you've got a friend to help. Amicia instructs you to clear all the furniture to the edges of the room and lay down a big purple tarp. Apparently tarps aren't blue on this planet. Amicia answers her phone and then buzzes open the apartment door. She runs over to the elevator with a squeal of delight. They're here! Sorry, I'm getting so giggly about this. It's just been a while since I've had any new paints. Wait, paints? That's what's coming? Now that you think about it, there is something pretty crucial missing from this whole artist aesthetic she's got going here. There aren't any paints. But if you say there aren't any paints, what's that in the background? It's paint dunk ass. No tubes dribbling color or putts with their tops left partially unscrewed. There aren't even any pencils. Look behind you, dunk ass! The elevator opens and two trolls come in. They have pretty similar shaped horns and are almost the same exact height. Brothers? Do trolls have brothers? No. From their uniforms and the douchey, swaggering way they walk, you get the idea that they are some sort of law enforcement. That and the third troll in handcuffs they are dragging behind them. Thanks, you guys. You always bring me the best materials. They don't say anything. They just bring the third troll to the center of the tarp and force them into a kneeling position. They then bow to Amicia and leave the way they came. Oh, this doesn't look great. Even before Amicia runs out of the room and comes back with an axe the size of her whole body. You're not loving this. This is when it gets dark. The troll on the tarp trembles and bites back a sob, but they don't try to say anything or try to run. She isn't really going to do what it looks like, is she? You can't bring yourself to believe that this cute little alien girl is going to straight up axe murder a dude right in front of you. Presumably to finger paint with their blood. You stammer something to this effect. Amicia laughs. Well, I don't use my fingers. I'm not a fucking animal. She considers you for a few moments, tapping her claw against her mouth. I know, you can help me. I only ever let one other person help me with my work, and she's out of town right now, but you and I have a connection. You feel it too, right? You do. God, you do. You've been feeling it so much lately for everyone you meet. You thought you had maybe come across someone who would readily accept your platonic longings without putting you through the ringer first. You do want to help me, don't you? You do. You want that more than anything. Amicia looks at you solemnly. Why don't you do the honors? She holds out her axe. I wouldn't offer this to just anyone. But I can tell how special you are. You're trembling. The troll on the tarp is also trembling, but unlike you, they seem to have accepted their fate. Slowly, inevitably, you hold out your hand for the axe. Amicia gives it to you with a smile. God damn it, you forgot about your broken ribs, and that you're a human and can't just pick up gigantic fucking axes with one hand. You drop it and it bounces away from you, like way more than you think an axe should probably bounce. You look up at Amicia from where you are doubled over with pain and shame. She laughs and scampers over to retrieve the axe, once again swinging it up without any signs of strain. She doesn't even have any visible muscles. What is this girl made out of? How silly of me. You seem so culturally advanced for a second. I forgot about your natural inferiority. Oh, God. Here, I'll give you a second chance. You nod. Yes, please. A second chance that does not include committing gruesome murder. Usually, I just use chains, but I've got a better idea. Oh God. You get what she wants you to do. You hesitate and Amicia's smile gets even sweeter. Sweet like poison. Oh? You don't want to help me? The tarp crinkles underneath you as you kneel. You grasp the troll's shoulders and mumble an apology. They continue to say nothing. Amicia is sharpening her axe, which already looks pretty damn sharp. Hold on tight. You try, you really do. The problem is, you try to hold on tight, but at the same time you try to drag the troll out of the way. Some buried instinct to try and preserve life rising up inside you. You're weak and injured, though, so all you end up doing is just flopping both of you a little to the side. Instead of coming down on the neck in a clean slice, Amicia's axe glances off the troll's collarbone, mortally wounding them instead of killing them outright. And now, you know why they have not been begging for their life. They don't have a tongue, so they can't beg, but they sure can yell, and thrash, and bleed olive green blood olive green alien blood all over you and the tarp. God, there's so much blood is just spurting everywhere. Jesus Christ, you're such an idiot. Why couldn't you just commit? Now you're covered in dying alien, and so is everything else. Amicia, the work table, and most direly, the canvases leaning against the wall. Amicia takes one look at them and lets out a wail of rage. I can't believe this! I let you into my hive, into my life. I was planning to let you into my pusher. I thought you were a refined sophisticate, but now I see you're just a Philistine. She gives you a shove towards the elevator. Your ribs are screaming, and so is the bleeding troll. You try to babble an explanation. Forget it! I don't want to hear your excuses. Chahut was right. If you want someone killed right, you have to kill them yourselves. You ride the elevator back down, kneeling in a pool of blood and failure. terrible at murder. Well, that was a traumatizing experience. Oh yeah, I forgot it shakes when you do that. Back to 1. Boop. Get excited and dance your new friend around the room. You try to resist the urge to celebrate. You fail to resist the urge. You take Amicia by her tiny hands and twirl her around the studio. Or you try to. You forget about your busted ribs. You sure are doing that a lot. You let go of Amicia and go careening into one of the tables. Thankfully, not the one covered in art supplies. You hit the corner and go down onto your already incredibly sore ass. This is what you get for acting like a huge fucking tool in front of your new friend. Are you okay? Was that some sort of ritualistic rite of healing I've never heard of before? You shrug against the floor. Amicia leans down and picks you up in a bridal carry, despite the fact that she's about half your size. It makes your ribs hurt, but what doesn't nowadays? Amicia lays you down on a weird, lumpy couch. Are you sure you're okay? You look a little... She trails off to nothing. She's looking at your left arm, which you have draped over yourself awkwardly to try to hold your torso together. That color... At first you think she means the color of your skin, which is different than her light gray. Then, you think she means the truly fantastic buffet of bruises you got going on. But then, you realize that in your prancing idiocy, you've managed to scrape up the inside of your arm. Blood oozes sluggishly from the wound. We're going to die. Amicia dredges a finger through it. You're half expecting her to put it in her mouth and for this to become a whole cannibal situation. Well, since you are in the same species, it wouldn't really be cannibalism, but still, no thanks. Instead, Amicia just holds her finger up, the drop of blood trembling on the tip. This color, I've never seen anything like it. She dashes off to one of her tables, pulling over a sketchbook and dragging her finger down it. Your blood paints a rusty line down the center. She lets out a little squeak of excitement. This is amazing! What, red? Not red, there's a million dirty little rusties swarming all over this city. I'm drowning in red. This is crimson. It's incredible. You must be some sort of mutant. You're really lucky I found you instead of the ones You're really lucky I found you instead of one of the drones. Lucky? You? Yes, very lucky. The luckiest. Though your arm is healed and you're out of whatever doubtlessly weird weather happens on this planet, maybe Amicia is right. Maybe you are lucky. You close your eyes and try to breathe. Zen yourself out. Really center yourself in your own body and all that garbage. Oh boy. Then you open your eyes and wow, you sure aren't centered anymore. In fact, you roll completely to the left as you try to get away from Amicia, who is back and standing over you with a gigantic axe. Watch out! Amicia grabs you, drags you back onto the couch, and plants her head on your solar plexus, effectively pinning you down. You'll hurt yourself if you keep flopping around like a beach blubber beast. You want to be friends, don't you? You want to help me with my heuristic aspirations, right? You get the feeling that she might be trying to manipulate you. Just the tiniest little suspicion. It's possible Amicia has recognized your intense craving for companionship and is trying to exploit it. You don't like being suspicious of a new friend, but that is a pretty big axe. I don't know what's got you so worried. I just want to show you my axe. Oh, of course. Makes sense. It is a really nice axe. You hold out your hand for it, but of course it is too heavy for you and your hands are all sweaty and you fumble it. Fumble the really sharp weapon. Amicia tries to catch it before it's too late, and somehow in all the You struggle, you end up getting cut, like very cut, across both your wrists. Oh fuck. In fact, you don't think she could have aimed even better if she'd been trying. Oh, oh dear. Hard agree. Don't struggle. You only hurt yourself more, silly. You don't want that, do you? No, you definitely don't want that. Not after what a butterfingers you've proven to be. Amicia gets up to put the axe down, and you kind of lose track of her for a little while. You are bleeding all over her couch, and everything around you starts to go shiny and unreal. She comes back with a couple little jars that she uses to catch your blood. That's a good idea. You sure are making a mess. You wonder if they are specifically blood jars. They look like jam jars. Alien Jam. Space Jam. God, you love that movie. It's been so long since you've seen it. Definitely the best PG movie about basketball. Way better than the one with the dog and the clown. Do they even have basketball here? You ask Amicia. She just shrugs you and brushes your hair back off your forehead. She keeps smiling and saying comforting things. God, she's such a good friend. Before too long, you do what is honestly a goddamn shock you haven't done before now. You pass out. When you come to, you are propped up against the wall in a weird way that you wouldn't love even if you weren't an invalid, and both of your arms are jammed in the hole in the wall. The med hole. The glory hole of well-being. The magic sphincter. You grunt and pull your arms back out. They're healed. The cuts on your wrist are just two faded pink lines. You take a step away from the wall and immediately hit the ground. You may not be actively dying anymore, but you did just lose like half the blood in your body. Gosh, you're tired. A little giggle makes you turn around or roll over since you are still on the floor and probably not getting up anytime soon. It's fine, you've met worse floors in your life. Amicia is sitting at one of her easels, her hair pulled back beneath a scarf and little round glasses perched on her nose. Oh boy. A jar of your blood sits next to her, and as you watch, she dips a brush in. I'm glad you're awake. I was a little worried I'd actually killed you back there. She laughs, and you laugh along with her. It's very funny. Actually, everything is funny right now. It's probably the blood loss. You ask her what she's painting. You, of course. You inspired me. Well, right now it just looks like a bunch of red squiggles and some lines, but she only just got started. She's warming up. She sits down on her stool, looking at her palette and chewing on her lip thoughtfully. She looks somewhat nervous. Actually, I want to show you something. Something I've never shown anyone else. She leaps up from her stool and crosses the studio. You roll to your other side to keep her in your line of sight. You really hope she isn't getting another Space Jam jar. She starts turning around all the canvases one by one. They are all blank, except for one which has a little... Wait, no, that's just a shadow. Every single one of them is blank. You aren't sure you understand. You ask her if those are all just new canvases that she has not gotten a chance to paint on yet. Amicia sighs. No, I've had them for forever. I'm not a real painter. There, I said it! She buries her face in her hands, talking from between her fingers. I'm really good at all the other parts, the materials and the studio. I even make all my own paints. I just can never do the actual sitting down and doing art parts. She just looks so despondent. You wish you could do something, but you don't really know that much about art, and you probably can't stand up yet. You tell her that she looks like she's moving in the right direction at least. You don't even have a studio or any brushes or stuff like that. Of course, you have no aspirations of being a painter, but you leave that part out. That's just it. I feel inspired for the first time ever. I think it had to be your messed up, disgusting mutant blood. There's really no other explanation. She takes a knee beside you, picking up one of your limp hands with hers. They're cold, like she's been pressing them to a glass window in winter. Usually I just finish all my contributors quickly. I don't have time to deal with a bunch of injured lowbloods moaning around my studio, but I couldn't just use your blood up all at once. You're far too special for that. You gaze at Amicia. A mist has descended over your vision, and it isn't even the mist of imminent death. I have to keep this precious blood safe. I think you might be my muse. You will never escape! That is a beautiful face. A lot of the players' faces are just instant reaction images. Like, just, let's take this and let's find something. Like, you know, even this song. Like, just stuff like circuit board to brain with 2 lungs collecting change, 1 big human heart gently beeping. That face is a perfect reaction image to that. This is a good song, though. You should listen to it. I guess I could, like, play it in the background. But, nah. Sarava Hermod. Oh boy! Yes, a potential new friend approaches, and they almost look as messed up as you are. Whoa, what the fuck, Lamau? You an alien? You nod enthusiastically. You sure hope your prospective new friend is comfortable with extraterrestrials. Things could get pretty awkward otherwise. You should really, not be outside, Lamau. Freaks like you will get picked off by drones in a hot second. No offense, Lamau. You don't like the sound of being picked off by drones. That would really inhibit your companionship plans. You hastily explain to the strange one-eyed troll that you crash-landed on this planet and are in desperate search of friendship. Your plight seems to move them. Well, shit. If you don't have anywhere to be. I promised myself I wouldn't do anything cold risky, but what the hell, Lamau? Come with me. Name's Sarava, by the way. You follow Sarava down a twisting stretch of road. Wow, this is going great already. You bet you have a new friend in no time. Yes. That thing up there is really pretty, actually. Alright, here's my hive. You can hide out here for now. I got a lot of followers who are pretty into aliens. They might get a kick out of this, Lamau. You look around Sarava's hive in awe. They sure seem to have a batshit crazy taste in home decor. Checking out my aesthetic? I worked pretty hard putting this place together. It's all about the look in the background when you're streaming, Lamau. Don't want my fans to think I live in a fucking dump and spend most of my days depressed and crying, Lamau. You like Moisture Wave? What the fuck is a Moisture Wave? Seriously? Heck, no. Seriously? If you don't even know what Moisture Wave, I can't really see why you would want to be friends with me, Lamau. Cause to be honest, I don't even know how to explain it to you. You just have to get it. Sarava considers you for a long moment. Actually, yeah, this isn't gonna work out. Get out, my hive. Thrown out. Sad. I swear, whenever I unlock community posts on one of my frickin' channels, I'm just going to spam it with the frickin' reaction images of this guy. Anyway, oh yeah, I love it. I think Moisture Wave is like Vaporwave, basically. Hold on, it's pretty impossible to not know what Moisture Wave is, but If you don't, I'm getting an example right now. Can I like... No. 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 Ah! I don't... No! No, I don't... Ah, stop! Okay, Boosh. Volume adjusted. Die. But anyway, where is it? Haha. Vaporwave. Vaporwave is like, I don't think this is it. No, where is this the thing I'm looking for? I don't see it. Probably in the second one then. I think, actually no, I think the song playing in the background is Vaporwave actually. I guess it's kind of useless, huh? What is this? I'll have to look at that later. Anyway, oh yeah, I love it. Vaporwave isn't really my thing. You have no idea what the hell a moisture wave is, but you don't want to offend your new friend. You tell them you love it. Word. I'm actually showing you some chill beats as we speak. Check it. They gesture towards their strangely bulbous alien computer. On the screen is a GrubTube channel. Peace sign, lo-fi, peace sign, aesthetic, peace sign, incubated, peace sign, beats, peace sign. Actually, hold on. Let me just fix that for you. Perfect. You know what? I know what can make it even better. It's perfect. Oh my god. What if I just named this video peace sign? Okay, for the sake of continuity or whatever, I'm not going to only name this video peace sign and like confuse people. But I am going to include a peace sign somewhere in the title, like episode peace sign. Wow, they sure have a lot of subscribers. You asked them if they drew that very nice anime girl they're using as a splash art. Nah, I just ripped it off some Eastern Alternian movie and recolored it to look like me. Fucking nailed it, Lamau. You nod vigorously. This is very impressive. Yeah, I'm kind of a big fucking deal online. I built up my own streaming empire. Worked my ass off, Lamau. Nurse these beats to health from tragically ill sample loops. It's not all fun and games, though. The life of a popular online guy. You can't even imagine the hardships I've gone through. All in the name of lo-fi chill-hop aesthetic moisture wave beats. That shit keeps me up at night. Sarava looks into the middle distance pensively, their one eye filled with poignant emotion. You never knew the life of a streamer could be so vaguely filled with torment. You're moved to cry a single tear. Yeah, you get it. You're really vibing on my emotional frequency, my dude. You know you gotta suffer for popularity. You nod enthusiastically. You don't think you've ever been particularly popular, but you're very good at suffering. This is going great. I wish I could say more. I really get all emotionally vulnerable and share my tragic backstory, but ever since the incident, it's been so hard to trust new people, Lamau. You feel me? the incident, this is so tantalizing. You just know that if you want to make a new friend, you're going to have to get them to confess their deepest insecurities and embarrassing secrets to you. That is how friendship works. No, it's not. You place a sympathetic hand on Sarava's shoulder. You know what, dude? You really want to be friends? Yes! Yes! You can't believe how pain-free and easy this experience has been. What a wonderful new friend you're about to make. You can practically feel the future bro embraces you two will surely share. They feel good. They feel right. You sure are eager. But if we're gonna be friends, we have got to work on your look. Your aesthetic is basically hot garbage right now, Lamau. My followers can't see me hanging out with a fucking rando like this. I'm sure you understand. You aren't quite sure you follow. What's wrong with your look? You always thought you had a simplistic charm. A face you could put on a logo. Like that. Oh god, what? No! Wait. No! No! Why? Why would you do this? Oh. You aren't quite sure you... Oh, yeah, You're not sure if you're ready to change up the tired and true classics for this newfangled teen. But you are so thirsty for Sarava's sweet friendship nectar, you need to taste it. You have to taste it. With a friend like them, you could really go places. You could be someone. You could finally be down with the hip youth of today. You tell Sarava you're willing to try anything to get into the esteemed ranks of their friends list. Well, damn. Hold up, I've got an idea, Lamau. Follow me. Sarava leads you up the winding stairs of their hive. Lining the walls are pictures of Sarava in strange poses in several different locations. They are surrounded by a few trolls you don't recognize in a similar silly fashions. Fellow members of the Moisture Wave community? I really gotta take that shit down. They're all dead to me, Lamau. You want to ask if they mean that literally or not. You never know with trolls, but you keep your mouth shut. Best not to offend your new friend. Let's just move on and never speak of this again. Sarava leads you into a fairly large loft bedroom. This room is a bit less ostentatious than the streaming area downstairs. Well, here we are, Lamau. Welcome to my respite block. We're gonna get ya hooked up, Lamau. If you're gonna be my new friend, you've gotta look the part. For streams and stuff, you know. We'll have to make you a Chitter account, too. It's good for my image to have friends, Lamau. The pickings have been pretty slim ever since the incident. On that ominous note, Sarava presses a button on the wall, and a large door opens to reveal an expansive walk-in closet filled with colorful accessories and clothes. It looks like a regular batshit neon shirt apocalypse. Well, have at it. Unless you want me to help you pick out a look now. Well, I'm terrible at clothes, so let him pick out my look. You admit you have no idea how to dress yourself. You could really use some expert advice from a teen. Shit. Cue the makeover sequence, bitch. I'm gonna make you look aesthetic as fuck, Lamau. You stand in the center of Sarava's closet for a good hour as they go back and forth between various fashion items. Man, this troll is really indecisive. You think you're gonna go blind from all the neon in here. Why do you have hats with just hashtag on them? What is the point of those? Hashtags are already pointless, you know? Okay, I'm done, Lamau. That was surprisingly hard. You have a hard-to-dress body, Lamau. Just in general, you're kind of fucked up looking, to be honest. It's chill, though. 'Cause now you look fly as hell. You look at yourself in the mirror. Wow! Radical! Neato! Iconic. Now we just gotta get you set up on the social medias, my dude. But first, selfie time, Lamau. You take a variety of cool selfies with Sarava. Wow, this is really going well. Alright, I'll just post these and promo ya. You'll be internet famous in no time. Then we can finally be friends, Lamau. That's what it's all about, baby. That's what you've been working towards the entire time. Sarava's friendship is so close. You can smell it. It smells pretty dank. Seems like people are really into you. Check it out. It's true, the likes and comments and subscriptions are just rolling in. Huh. At this rate, you'll be more popular than me. You assure Sarava that this will definitely never happen. All you truly desire is friendship, not fans. That's what they all say. All my so-called friends. They were only in it 'cause I was popular. No one ever gave a shit about me as a person, Lamau. I'm just a funny meme to them. Just the guy they can copy. You know Highbloods are always stealing my work. My look, my music. I'm the real influencer, but there's violent bloods out there taking my shit and getting twice the followers and tons of money. And I'm stuck here in this shitty hive with no friends because they all turned on me, but that is cool. It's chill. I'm totally chill with it, Lamau. Something shifts in Sarava's expression as they get a good look at you. You tense up. Your new friend is acting weird. Ding! Sarava checks the notifications on their phone. What the hell did you do? Huh? What? You didn't do anything. You think you can just steal my look and get away with it? All my followers think you're the new big thing because you look like me. They want to know what the hell is going on. When's your new friend stream? What's their sign? Are you kidding me? You haven't even done anything. You're just like all the rest. No, you don't want to be like all the rest. You just want to be friends. It's too late for that now. You've made me look like a fucking idiot. And now, there's only one thing to do. I didn't want it to come to this, but you've left me with no choice. I'm writing a call-out post. No! Sarava types furiously on their device. You can't stand the look. This is the worst possible thing that could have happened. Now, no one will be your friend ever again. You'll be forced to live on the outskirts of society, a pariah. You can't even begin to imagine the things that Sarava must be writing about you. You must have fucked up so many things in your life to lead you to this point. There's only one thing to do. Oh boy. You stagger downstairs past all the portraits of Sarava's ex-friends. You wonder if they met the same horrible fate as you. Their grinning faces taunt you with slivers of friendship that could never be. You burst out of the front door of Sarava's hive and make your way to a conveniently placed stump. You sit on it in complete despair. There's no point living anymore. With trembling hands, you reach inside. The reference. You know, now I'm actually curious about something. Did they... How do they do the Sarava voice? And how do they do the angry Sarava voice? Come on. I'm curious.
Cue the makeover sequence, bitch.
They sound like a girl. But where's angry? There it is.
Friends! It's too late for that now. You've made me look like a fucking idiot. And now, there's only one thing to do. You've left me no choice. I'm writing a call-out post.
Beautiful. That voice does strangely kind of fit him. I don't know how. He doesn't look like the type to have that voice, but it's still. What's his gender actually? Sarav. Gender. Versus battles. Okay, let's just get it from an official source. They're they/them. Oh no. No, I don't think they actually have a confirmed gender. So what about versus battles? Alright. Gender non-binary. Huh. Okay, so I guess they don't really have a gender then. Fair enough. Guess I'll pick out my own look. I'm going to do terribly, aren't I? You let Sarava know you are perfectly comfortable picking out your own look. You think you can figure out this fashion business easily enough. What could possibly go wrong? This is child's play. Yeah, man. Fashion is just all about, like, what you're feeling. And also it's trending, but, you know, we're the ones that start the trends. You strike me as a real influencer, Lamau. Go for it, my dude. You enter the closet tentatively. As soon as Sarava is out of sight, your stupid ego deflates like a farting balloon. You don't know the first thing about the hip youth alien fashion of today. This is going to be an absolute shitstorm, you reckon? You reckon? You reckon? This is gonna be an absolute shitstorm, you reckon? Y'all hear? Y'all hear? That is the worst Texan voice, but it still fits a certain Texan. You are fully prepared to make an utter fool of yourself. Well, might as well get started. You pick a few accessories off of the shelves at random. A bright pink hat? Sure. You tilt it jauntily to the side. You're pretty sure that's cool? Sunglasses. Definitely. That's a no-brainer. No cool guy would be caught dead without a sweet pair of shades. You select the most ostentatious pair available. You think you're getting the hang of this moisture wave aesthetic. You just had to look like the biggest tool possible! Several accessories later. Wow! Radical! Neato! I don't think the reason we're so weak is because trolls are like stronger than us or whatever. I think it's because we barely even have arms. Look at how scrawny those arms are. Oh my god. Oh my fuck. This shit is transcendent. Wow. You got me speechless. Just damn. Look at you. It's like you're a whole new guy. A much triller and cooler guy who I now gotta be friends with right now immediately. Now, all we gotta do is debut you to my hundreds and thousands of followers. Lamau, this is gonna be fucking great. Let's take some selfies. Your heart is soaring. You did it. You really did it. You're down with the kids. And now Sarava wants to take the coveted selfies with you. This night couldn't be going any better. You may look like a complete asshole, but if it can win you popularity with a bunch of alien teenagers, then an asshole you will be. Selling out is amazing. Well, what are you waiting for? Get over here, we'll take some fees. You pose with Sarava for several selfies. They put their arm around you in a gesture of newly formed friendship. You are beaming with friend pride. Ah, hell yeah. These are turning out great. Damn, we're killing it. Now, all I gotta do... now, Now all I gotta do is post them. Sarava fiddles around with her phone for a while. He's so nervous. He's never been internet famous before. You hope the new fame won't change you too much, or maybe you do hope it will change you? Change you into someone with a ton of friends. And the likes are rolling in. Yes, I live for this shit. This one guy is just asking if you want any of your quadrants filled. Oh, and this girl loves your shades. Damn, a lot of people asking if you're single, Lamau. Don't go for it, though. My followers are fucking freaks, dude. You aren't quite sure what filling a quadrant is. Sounds like some kind of fucked up alien ritual. But if it's anything like friendship, you're all for it. Welcome to my twisted internet fame, Lamau. Let's chill out and listen to some beats. You vape? I got a pretty juicy rig downstairs. Gee. Before you know it, you're sitting on Sarava's couch, watching them finagle with a horrifyingly elaborate vape rig that appears to be made out of some sort of living larva. You don't want to know. Sarava places her mouth on what surely must be a bug anus and inhales deeply. The rig makes an awful high-pitched rattling noise. You think you're going to vomit. Ah, man, that's the good stuff. Here you go, dude. You take the trembling insect into your hands. Well, here goes. Your final hurdle to eternal friendship and popularity. You vape vigorously, inhaling as much as you can. The vapor fills your lungs immediately. It burns. A lot. You suddenly realize that you're not quite sure if this alien vape juice is compatible with your anatomy. You could have just inhaled a bug ass full of poison like a fucking idiot. What a way to die. Your vision swims. Yeah, you got it. Just hold it in, Lamau. Tears stream down your face as you hold in your double lung full of insect gas. You sure are glad you have on up your pair of cool shades, or you would never be able to live this embarrassment down. You're not sure how long you're supposed to do this, as long as it takes. You can exhale now. You cough and sputter, green vapor spewing from your mouth straight to Sarava's face. You did it. You lived. Ah, man, that was sick. Your head feels light and woozy, and you giggle. Yeah. The two of you kick back and relax on the couch, and you stare up at the ceiling. Whoa, when did that huge wasp next get there? Crazy, man. Sarava's music suddenly sounds a lot more interesting. Dude, today has been way chiller than I ever expected, Lamau. You are officially my best friend for life. Just promise me you'll never betray me, Lamau. You promise. This is incredible. You love your new friend. You watch as they effortlessly take another huge rip from their vape rig. I've been burned in the past, Lamau. It's not easy being popular online, especially as a low blood. I used to be such a fucking big shot. Got into sassy fights with high bloods on Chitter. Always had some shit to say, Lamau. Then shit got out of control. I'm a psionic, so bitches started reporting me as way more powerful than I really am, Lamau. Trying to get me all enslaved and shit so I couldn't keep up with my streams. It's all jealousy, you know? My stupid ass friends all turned on me so they wouldn't be targeted next, Lamau. So, I took matters into my own hands. Gouged out my fucking eye. I was sick as fuck. Can't use me as a battery, bitch. I still got a big following, but I don't really talk online anymore, Lamau. Better to just stay under the radar and not piss people off. Just be chill. And if I don't get close to my followers, they can't try to use me. Of course, that just means I no longer have any goddamn friends, Lamau. Well, until you. You are truly moved. What a special bond you have formed with your new friend to have them open up to you about their darkest secrets. This is the most significant and transcendent moment you have ever experienced. The two of you share a beautiful and tender bro embrace, the likes of which will never be replicated in this known universe again, for all time, forever. Probably. You don't really know you're high as fuck right now. High time! Oh, yes. What the hell is happening with your arms here? They look so awkward. Like, okay, so his left arm is going behind Sarava and hugging him like that, but his right arm, like, goes down, bends up like it normally would to, like, go that way. Then it, like, bends twice at once. Like, there's, like, something going off in this direction, while the bend looks so unnatural that it's going right over here. He looks so deformed. I don't think your arm got properly healed, buddy. Either that or it's just abnormally long. But yeah. I guess that's Friendsim Volume 2. Well. Time to upload this and make a thumbnail for it. Thanks for watching. Sorry I'm bad with intros and outros. Maybe I'll get better at it in the future. This whole series is like giving me things, like helping me learn how to talk, I guess, like the whole YouTube thing. I don't really have a trouble with talking, but I have trouble coming up with topics and stuff. Maybe this will help me. I don't know. Also, you probably didn't realize it, but look at the top of the screen. There's like a whole part of the black bar that wasn't revealed, while the bottom did have the whole black bar. Why am I doing this? But thank you. I'm going to go die now. See you next week for another Friendsim, and see you tomorrow for Problem Sleuth if I'm able to do it.